Welcome back to Today in New York. We see the homeless throughout different parts of the city, but one place they blend in, local airports. But one homeless man got his life back on track thanks to some volunteers whose job it is to find the homeless among the thousands of passengers who fly every day.
How you been doing, Mr. Thompson?
Very good.
Thank you, thank you.
I can recommend this guy.
I want to say hello to Yvette.
Theodius Whitfield will tell you this recent homecoming at JFK was nothing short of a miracle, since JFK was his home after he became homeless last year. What was going through your mind? I mean, you were a stranded passenger.
I was afraid. I'd never been here before. I was very nervous. I didn't know anyone here, didn't know where to go, no one to call.
Theodius used to live in Germany. He worked as a cook after an honorable discharge from the U.S. Army. But Theodius broke up with his girlfriend and lost his job. So the German government, he says, deported him.
I was happy to be home. That's the only thing I could think about, happy to be home. I just knew things would be possible once I got a job.
He told us that he didn't want to go back to Arkansas, but all he needed was a job.
Which Michael Noel will tell you is hard to find without a permanent address. He works for Volunteers of America, patrolling area airports looking for people just like Theodius. And Mike says there are between 300 and 400 every year.
The Port Authority has us here because they want us to give them the services that they need.
In the case of Theodius Whitfield, he was a legitimate passenger. It's why Volunteers of America says a lot of the homeless are able to blend in so well with everybody else who's traveling. Now, in the case of Theodius and all these other people who wind up stranded at the airport, he was here without any money and down on his luck. You just needed a job.
Right. That's all I needed.
But first, Theodius needed a home.
He chose to listen. We chose to continue to help him.
Volunteers of America placed Theodius in a shelter, and Mike let him use his cell phone so potential employers could call. One did. One from JFK, where Theodius is now a full-time employee.
I'll be working with Serene now, in cabins right now.
In cabin service?
Yes.
And not too long ago, he moved out of the shelter.
I was so happy just to have my own place.
Into a new life, which is why Theodius will tell you every day he goes to work.
Okay, take care now.
It really is a homecoming. And it was a pleasure meeting him. Theodius speaks German fluently and hopes he can use that skill in his new job at JFK.
Oh, very nice story.
And something you should know about this man, when he was in the shelter in Queens during the transit strike last year, he actually walked to Wall Street looking for a job to fill out applications, walked all the way.
Determination. Yep. Well, for Theodius on his way to work perhaps this morning, and anyone else, we're going to check the commute. Shadow Traffic's Inez Rosales. Good morning.